Good morning, guys. Well, it may not be morning wherever you're watching this, but today I have decided that I am going to vlog my day. Everything that I do today, I am going to vlog it. Why? Because on my TikTok, everybody keeps on asking me full videos of what you do every single day. Now, I don't know if I'll do this every single day, but today I'm feeling like I'm going to vlog it and just have a good time with it. And we got a busy one today. I'm actually working by myself. My little brother graduated high school recently. So my parents and him, they're off to a graduation trip with him. And I'm by myself. We got to go pick up a pump set so we can get a pond of ours pumped out that we got to do a little bit more dirt work around. We got to pull some more dirt out of that pond. Then we got some gravel being delivered over to our shop property, my dad's house property, and what else we got? Oh, we got to get our field in front of the lodge disced up, diamond harrowed, floated down, and get ready for a dirt pan to get back in there because we didn't quite get it done last year when we were working on some dirt work out there, and we need to get it done this week. It has been so wet, we have not been able to finish it yet, but we need to get it done this week if they want to get rice planted in it. So, let's get busy with it. First stop, going to get the pump set. They were busy in there. It has we've finally hit a dry spell, and farmers are blowing and going right now. So a bunch of farmers in there getting materials that they need, equipment that they need, and yeah. So we got our pump set back there, and we're heading to the farm now to go get it set and get it started pumping. And the pond's small enough, it'll probably only take about a day to pump out. So tomorrow morning we'll probably be bringing this back. We have had quite a few days of dry weather, so it's pretty firm. But the last time I was back here trying to set this pump when we were doing dirt work last time, I got my truck stuck. So I don't want to repeat that. You know, I'm going to be very careful, and we might actually go get the tractor to actually get it out there close to the edge where it goes. And I'm going to make my decision here shortly. All right, well, everything looks pretty dry as far as back to the truck, but from here to the camera on beyond is very, very wet. There's actually water standing behind the camera there. So we're gonna try to stay right down here. This is a smaller pump set that we had set before just to get it down enough to be able to drive right here. So I'm gonna get this picked up, moved out of the way, and then we're gonna move the truck in. You know what? I'm actually gonna leave it there, and we'll just set one side or the other of it, because we're gonna need that again once we get it way down there, and I can't reach with the big pump set all the way down in there. Yeah, that should work. Now for the next trick, setting this thing up by myself. That's gonna be fun. We gotta get this pipe connected to here, going out into the pond. Then we also have some flexible pipe that will be rolling out past the camera there to discharge it out into a ditch. Hence, taking the water out of the pond, putting it in the ditch, and it goes wherever it wants to go, but it's not in the pond. Because basically we need to get some dirt pans and a traco in here and have this all dry so we can finish up the dirt work around here. So this area here will actually get dug out and it will be part of the pond. So this will all be water eventually. And then over here, we will actually be filling with dirt to raise it up. It's just muddy right now, the ground's real low. It will raise it up, that way we can maintain it very well and it'll dry out fast after rains and stuff. Now, I know you're looking around and you see houses and stuff like that. This is not a duck hunting spot. This is eventually going to be our new shop property. We are outgrowing our shop right now. We just don't have enough space for everything. So eventually right over here behind me on that little peninsula there, we will be building a shop. And then we also have other ideas for this piece of property, but this is not duck hunting property. There is ducks that sit on this during season, but not enough to hunt. We basically just wanted to make this a nice area. We needed the dirt to raise it up, so we went ahead and dug a pond, and we're gonna stock it with fish. So there is some fishing possibilities with this place. But as far as duck hunting goes, if there is ducks ever sit on it, we're not gonna hunt it. We are just gonna use it for work-related things, shop property, to be able to get our job done and go hunt elsewhere. So let's try to get this pipe off. This is gonna be a challenge. I think I got it set up where I can kind of get that end up and off, leave it resting on that, swing it around, drop it off, and hopefully get it in here before it starts to sink. Because once it starts to sink, it's gonna be very hard for me to move it by myself because there's gonna be water all up in that thing. So yeah, we might as well get started here. Oh, this might be more than I can handle. We're gonna give it a shot anyways. I may be going swimming because I got to get this thing out there far enough. It might float long enough that I don't have to. If it will float, I can get it out there. All right. Stay above water. Okay, so basically I'm gonna try to slide it out there level like this, so maybe it'll stay above water elevation out there. Once it gets out there and it's floating, it'll actually become pretty light. But as soon as I start to pick up this end, water's gonna start taking into that, and I gotta get this shoved on there. Which reminds me, I need to make sure the clamp and stuff that I need to make sure we got that figured out. All right, so we gotta have this clamp on the end, so I'm gonna go ahead and get that on there so it's on there. All right, wish me luck. We're about to push it on its maiden voyage. See how this goes. Okay, it's working pretty good. Gotta get it up in there. Go on, go around, go around, go around. There it is. Okay, there it is. Okay, we're good. Woo! A lot of people ask me what this box is in the bed of my truck. Some people think it's a safe or something like that because they see the lock on it. It is just a toolbox. Just got my tools in it. So we're gonna get a socket out of here to fit these bolts. Not it. On the money. And my impact is up front, so let me get that. I don't know why I do this to myself, but we need that. And hopefully we don't have to go get poly pipe because I don't have another splice. We do have this. looks like did not give me another freaking band thing. I needed another one of those clamps for right here. Damn it. Always something. Always something. Let's see if we got enough pipe, and then we'll run to the shop and get what we need. All right, so we're a little bit short on the outlet pipe as well, and we need another clamp. So we're gonna run over to the shop, see what we can come up with. I think we might have one of those clamps at the shop. And then I'll just add on a little bit of poly pipe down there to get it off into that ditch, which is basically the wood line there. Welcome to the shop. All right, so you might be wondering why we have so much woodworking things and electrical things and blah, blah, blah. Well, we build everything that we need to get our job done. Like the lodge, we built that. We're gonna build this shop up here. We got a bar that we're gonna build over at the lodge this summer. We do everything ourselves. Saves us money, and it's able for us to produce a better product for our guide service for our customers. We used to be in construction. Dad used to own a custom cabinet shop, so he comes from a construction background, a very detailed construction background. So that's the reason why we have all this stuff, because we still do our own work and make sure that we do it to the best of our abilities. Now we got to find the clamps. All right, so we got our band clamp, well, I guess I should say band clamps, and poly pipe. It is almost 9 o'clock, and we have to be back here at 10 to spread some gravel, because we're having some gravel delivered. So yeah, we better hurry up and go get this done. I turn around, and of course there's a huge ass blowout in our poly pipe. So get to run a new line. It decided to blow out too. So try something different, right? Fake it until you make it. There we got it. Come on, hold, baby, hold. Hold, we got to wait. Turn around in that driveway. I'm going to start you right at the head of that driveway, going back to this one. Okay. I'm going to dump a little pile there, and then you can just string the rest of it as fast as you can out to the road. If there's any left by the time you get out there, just dump it out there. Beautiful, beautifully done. Alright guys, so it is obviously much later in the day. The sun is setting behind us. Pump is still going. The water has dropped a lot. You see all the bare ground there? It has come down a whole lot. We'll walk over here, I'll show you better. But still got a long ways to go. Nightfall is creeping in on us. I checked the diesel, checked everything in the pump. Everything's good. So I'm gonna leave it running. But I'm gonna come back and check it in a few hours. But because we're getting so low on the pond, I don't want it to be dry pumping for hours and hours tonight. So we're gonna come back in a little while and check it. I'll go ahead and show you right here how much the water has dropped. It'll definitely get done pumping tonight. We'll just have to stay up with it and come check on it periodically. And then tomorrow morning we'll get it picked up and taken back to the rental place. So we're gonna go to the house. I don't know, maybe hang out in the studio for a little while, do some editing stuff. Maybe I'll talk about some of that. Maybe I won't. I don't know. I feel much better. Just got a shower. So, welcome to the studio. Some of y'all have already seen this on previous videos. This is just a place where it is very easy for me to produce content. I got a light set up. I got a new microphone here now that I'm messing around with. It's also where I do all of my editing. So I'd say probably 30% of my time, as far as working time, is spent in here looking at the desktop. It gets a little depressing sometimes. So I wanted a place that kind of felt like me. There's a lot of artifacts up there on the shelf that have meaning and memory to me. Obviously the Cypress Crossing sign that I had custom done. There's a back down south flag back behind my head here. Also a lot of my duck calls that I collect, as well as the custom call that I recently had made for me. So this is just a place where I can come into, do some editing, chill out, be in a state of mind that is on my own, be surrounded by items that motivate me, and it's kind of like my thinking corner, really. But it also is a very easy setup for me to come in here and go ahead and produce some content and have no excuses why I shouldn't be able to. So I guess you really have seen kind of what it's like for me in a day's time. I mean, I pretty much spend all day long at the farm doing different things, and then I come back here to the studio, whether I'm filming something or I'm just editing something. This is pretty much what my work week, even a lot of weekends, consist of. It's not very exciting. I love it. I absolutely love what I do, but it is work. I mean, you see the videos that are edited and all the special effects and everything that makes it look spectacular, but you have to remember that there's a lot of times in the real world, it's not like that. It's a lot of hard work that goes into producing this content, as well as producing a good quality guide service like we do at Cypress Crossing. So I'm going to touch back in with y'all here in a little bit. Whenever we go back over and check with the pump, I'm going to carry y'all back over there again. Hopefully we'll be able to just shut it off and pick it up in the morning, and we'll be done pumping, and then we'll get on to our next project, which might end up being another video. We'll see whenever we get back over there. Well, no, it has not made it down low enough because it has decided to stop pumping for some reason. So we're going to try to get it re-primed up, get it going again, let it run the rest of the night. Alright, well, I can't figure out why it's not creating prime again. The head of the inlet's still underwater. It's 12 o'clock at night. I'm just kind of over it right now. So that's the end of this vlog. I'm going to bed. See y'all next time.